Good evening, Jessica Van Vonderen with ABC News. Many felt it was inevitable, and today Barnaby Joyce capitulated. The Nationals' leader and Deputy Prime Minister will quit on Monday and move to the backbench. Mr Joyce says an allegation of sexual harassment, which he denies, was the final straw. He says it's time for a circuit breaker and that the intense media scrutiny on his family and new partner has to stop. Tonight we'll have analysis from political editor Andrew Probyn, who's with the Prime Minister in Washington. But first, National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett reports from Canberra.
Can I say right from the start, this is never about me.
Right to the end, it was all about Barnaby.
It's got to stop.
And there on a hilltop in Armidale, it did.
I will step down as the leader of the National Party and Deputy Prime Minister of Australia.
The pounding of more than a fortnight of public and private pain had taken a toll.
Are you confident you'll survive as leader?
Yes, I am.
On relationships, personal and political.
He made that shocking error of judgment.
Barnaby Joyce had chosen to fight back.
They were, in many instances, inept. They caused further harm.
He'd expressed contrition.
I apologise for that.
But the emergence of a complaint against him by an unnamed woman in Western Australia changed everything.
I have asked that be referred to the police.
He rejects the allegation he'd engaged in sexual harassment and is planning legal action. Even so, the political reality of his predicament was clear.
You can't go to the dispatch box while issues like that surround him.
The Larrikin leader faces what he calls a litany of allegations against him. With a partner and a baby son on the way, something had to give.
That'd be a circuit breaker for Vicky. It'd be a circuit breaker for my unborn child. It'd be a circuit breaker for my daughters. And it'd be a circuit breaker for Nat.
The Prime Minister could hardly mourn the breaking of his deputy's leadership. He hadn't even been given a call. Mr Joyce instead left that courtesy to the acting Prime Minister.
The allegations that were raised today made it necessary for him to step down, and we support him in that decision.
I believe that he would still have the numbers in the party room, but he has always said that if he felt that it was damaging the party's reputation, that he would stand aside, and that is what he's done.
Barnaby Joyce is a fighter, and now from the backbench, he most certainly has a fight on his hands. He's fighting for political salvation, but also fighting a torrid and possibly expensive legal battle to dispute the complaint that's been lodged with his party about his conduct. Spurious is the way Mr Joyce describes it. The ABC understands it's also serious in nature.
That was obviously before the election.
A new face is about to adorn the gallery of Nationals leaders. Former newspaperman Michael McCormack's provided an early headline. "I will ask my colleagues to back me for the leadership of the Nationals," he's declared, launching his own run to the ballot on Monday. Fellow New South Welshman David Gillespie's also in.
We're electing a new leader on Monday and we're going to go from strength to strength.
Yeah, happy. I'm happy.
And so they're starting over. That leadership partnership lasted only 2 months. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.